How's it going, fellas? We're back to the Horror 44 today. I hope you guys have had a wonderful time. Shit, I haven't done this in the longest time, but we're back to the Horror 44, and this is back to hangover hours in the Horror 44. Now, I know, I get it. I know I said I was going to do weekly videos. I get that. I lied. Um, I was going through some stuff, mainly just focusing on work, focusing on, grinding and shit like that. But I'm back here. I'm focusing now. I got a PC again, so I can do more videos. I gotta rely on fucking GeForce now, so I can actually edit content and do shit cool stuff. So, which is nice, which is very fucking nice. I do enjoy that. I do like that about this. Wait. I haven't. The neat thing about this is that we don't gotta play no more BO6 or BO7 because I bought the OG Modern Warfare 3. But as you guys can tell, this is no PS3 era, so I suck ass. Anyway, so the reason why we're doing the Hangover Hours 44, yeah, Hangover Hours with the Homeboy 44. I got a request by one of my dear friends. They requested a topic in which I graciously said yes, because of course I am a wonderful person who knows everything about everything to be spoken about. What a bitch, that bitch put in mind. What a slut. Anyway, I graciously say yes because I know everything about everything. Right, guys? Right, guys? So anyway, so I said yes. I can do a topic about separation anxiety and the feeling of loss. Now, I could go about this in two ways. I could go in a more scientific aspect and, get into the nitty gritty of things and be like, yeah, this is the history of separation anxiety and how it works and it's the science behind it, and yeah, yo mama. Or I could, just be legit with you guys and tell you how my experience has been, and I think that's gonna be much better for this, because I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I'm sucking at this right now, and I think that might just be more enjoyable. Maybe later on I can go in a more in-depth manner for this topic, but my experience with separation anxiety and throughout my childhood, I'm not that old, by the way. I'm like 23, turning 24 pretty soon, like 2 months. I'm 23 years old. I'm not that old. um, some people may call me Unk. That's that to be fair, but yeah, no, I'm not that old. As a kid, during my childhood, I don't think I struggled much with separation anxiety. And scientifically speaking, we're supposed to have experienced that since our babies, since the moment we're separated from our mothers, when we're since the moment of my birth. I open my eyes and I remember being separated from my mother. No, but from being for real now, we are supposed to separate from our since we're separated from our caregivers, we are feeling separation anxiety because we are separated from the place that makes us feel safe and warmth and all the other good shit, right? And I think that because since I was a kid, I've been moving around a lot. I was traveling. I came to the U.S. I moved from place to place. I switched around states, shit like that. I travel constantly from my home country to the U.S., back here to the U.S., and shit like that. That I think overall that just made me a little accustomed to it. I just never had the need to make a big bond with people. So when I went to middle school, when I went to high school, when I went to, elementary school, I just never made a bond with a friend that was like, oh my god, if I leave you, I'm going to cry and kill myself. Right? I just never had that happen. I just never felt that for me. Because it just wasn't there, right? And that was kind of part of my experience with this as a child and during my teens, like even during dating. And that's, I think, that one of the biggest experiences we all have with suppression anxiety during our dating scene is that when we're dating someone and we're like, oh my fucking god, this is lovely, lovely, lovely. The house left. Um, but when we're dating someone and fucking, little Susie's like, oh my god, I love you so much, and then Pablo's like, I love you too, Susie. Oh my god, I will kill for you. So boring. Okay. Anyway. I guess you guys can tell that my ADHD meds are kind of off a little bit, but that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. But it's just that age that you're supposed to be feeling that sense of, you gotta find that sense of loss, and you gotta find that sense of need and want, and I just didn't get that, sadly. I was that weird, I guess. Maybe, I guess in terms of society, I was just a weird little kid. Maybe, yeah. Technically speaking, by all means, but in society, and we live in a society, but by all fucking means, I was a weird ass fucking kid because I just didn't feel the need of caring about it. Like, I'll get dumped, and my first reaction wasn't, oh shit, I'm gonna cry about it. My first reaction was, oh shit, now I gotta take a bus back home, because back then I didn't have a car at that point. My girlfriend had a car. I know, what a fucking loser. What a bitch. This guy's just camping. Anyway, but it's like, yeah, what a fucking loser, right? Fucking getting driven by your fucking girlfriend. What a slut, right? Anyway, yeah, but that's kind of it for me. Like, I was like, that was my first thought. It wasn't really about, just how I felt, but more so how it made me feel, and it just didn't make me feel that good. I didn't think it was that much, and that was like that until I met my current partner. I don't think I felt a sense of loss and a sense of true separation anxiety until I met my current partner that I deeply, deeply love, and I feel like shit. No, I don't feel like shit. That I feel like I couldn't do much without her, right? Because yeah, I love her. She's the love of my life, whatever. But what the fuck? I'm not gonna question that sound that this guy just made. But that's beside the point. And it's just, it wasn't an experience that I had, but now feeling this way, and it was just when I met her. For me, it was a different transition, because it was going from being someone who, if I got into a fight, I would have been like, you know what, fuck it. If you're gonna fight, we're gonna argue all day long, I'm not gonna work on this shit. I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna deal with this. I shouldn't be dealing with this. I don't want to have to deal with this bullshit. This is childish. I don't want to deal with this. That was me, and I was an asshole, and I 100% agree with that. If your first thought was, "God damn, homeboy, you were a fucking asshole," I would have agreed with you. I was a fucking asshole. I was a big little shit. A big little shit. That's a weird ass fucking phrasing. Anyway. Oh shit. I'm actually kind of popping off right now. Holy shit. Oh shit. I'm actually kind of popping off. Actually, no, never mind. I'm being really dumb right now, huh? I'm being really, really stupid. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh! I got a 3-kill streak, fellas! I got a 3-kill streak! It's not gonna last though. It is so not gonna last. It is so not gonna last. I can tell you. I can assure you this right now. It is so not lasting. Yeah, see, told you. Anyway, but yeah, I was someone who just, if you told me we were breaking up, I was telling you, okay, when can I grab my shit? I functioned like that, and I was happy that way. But now I was with someone who I genuinely started feeling uncomfortable. I wanted to fix things. I wanted to, you know, work through things. I wanted to just understand things. I wanted to make sure that shit was working because I wanted shit to work. I don't know how to explain this. It was like something just clicked there. And you can tell me, oh, horrible, you're just glazing. But it really did feel like that. It really did. I just wanted this shit to work. I just wanted things to not feel shitty. I wanted to fulfill my role and I wanted to, make my partner understand that I wanted to be with her. That I wasn't just going to give up right away. And I think she also felt that way about me. Shit, that's kind of why we're together, right? I hope so. Oh, God. Anyway. uh, we'll just do survival. We'll just do survival. It's fine. It's fine. It is fine. It is fine. We'll do village. Anyway. I'll cut that part. I'll just cut the part. Back to where we were. Back to just what we were doing. That's a weird ass moment. Yeah, I just felt like I wanted to fix things. I wanted shit to work out, and it just was. It felt like the right thing to do. And whenever I wasn't speaking with her, whenever I wasn't communicating things with her, it felt wrong. It felt like part of me wasn't there, and I think that's how the feeling of loss feels for my friend, and how many of you guys probably feel that feeling of loss when you feel the separation and the anxiety from being separated from the person you love, or if you have friends or family members, or a pet that you care about. I think when you have someone who you value enough that you just something you value to the point that you care so much for something or someone, I think that just goes to show how important someone can become. And that just is what matters the most to people. And that sense of loss, it's an important feeling. And I want to preface this video and the entirety of it by just stating that don't ever feel like you have to get rid of it. I understand separation anxiety is a topic that it could become really serious, and I don't want you guys thinking that separation anxiety should be something that should not be taken seriously. It should absolutely be taken seriously when it becomes into the extreme, but at the same time, it's an aspect of it that you should also understand it's completely normal to have, and that is that sense of loss. That is being afraid of missing someone, being afraid of not having the person you care about be near you, and that's common. That's part of it, right? That's part of what makes us love. That's part of what we express as love. Now, I don't think you guys are here to hear me tell you, I love to love, guys. But I will tell you this. I can tell you how I learned to cope in my personal way, in my personal manner, because I think that's what my friend will also care about. How I learned to cope with my separation anxiety and the sense of loss from my partner. The way I do it is I look at it through different ways, and one of them might make you feel like I'm an asshole. and I probably am an asshole. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My name's the Homer 44, guys. I'm not Mr. Nice Guy. I don't play Minecraft for a living. Um, I probably look, if I could have played Minecraft for a living, I would. But that's what's the point. Uh, but wait. There we go, bitch. Bitch. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you. Anyway, that's what's the point. Just understanding this, a couple things. First of all, the way I see things with my partner is, and she even asked me this, is I look at things with her not as, oh my god, I miss her so much, but I try to see it as actions. What do I mean by this? I look at it not as, oh my god, I miss her, is instead, I miss her, fuck it, what am I gonna do about it? What am I doing about me missing her? What am I going to do about me missing her? Am I just going to sit on my ass and not just complain about me missing her? Or am I actually going to, you know, sit the fuck down and do something about me missing her? Am I just going to bitch about it all day long and just whine and moan about, oh my god, I miss my girlfriend, oh my god, I want to see her? Or am I actually going to sit down and be like, okay, you know what? PTO, I gotta make a trip, I'm gonna save money, you know, I have this amount of time, and I get to see her in about a week, I get to see her in about a month, I get to see her in about a couple months, like half a year, things like those. And just thinking about it that way makes me miss her, but I also think about it like, you know what? I'm excited. I'm focusing, instead of focusing about of how much I miss her, I'm more so focusing on, you know what? I'm excited that I'm gonna see her in 5 months. It's a matter of perspective. If you look at things in a different perspective, things take a different turn for the most part. There are things that, of course, don't take a different turn. There's, of course, the weirdly weird, unique scenarios in which a different perspective will not change the, you know, the actual meaning of a situation. But in this case, if I was to change things around, if I look at it differently, in a different perspective, I'm not gonna look at it as, you know, aha, there's 5 months until I see her. Sorry, there's 5 months of me not seeing her. Instead, I'm gonna look at it as there's 5 months until I see her. I get to see her in 5 months. That's great. Soon it'll be 4 months. Soon it'll be 3 months. And I get to rile myself up. I get to, you know, hype myself up. I'm like, okay, fuck it. So close, so close. It's so soon I can see my girlfriend. So soon I can see my fiance. Oh my god, I'm so happy about this. And that's what keeps me going. That's what helps me the most, honestly. And hopefully that's something that you guys can take into consideration too. Just if you feel like you have a partner or a friend, especially if it's long distance. I should also preface this. My partner and I, we are long distance. So for us, it's definitely a little different than other relationships because we are separated by half fucking continent. She's from South America. I'm in North America. So we have a big fucking gap there. But I mean, we make it work, and we try to make it work as best as we can. And that's kind of what matters the most, right? And it's just how we look at things that way. And again, it's also not about being super optimistic, because I'm gonna be real with you guys, it's really easy to just think about it as being extremely optimistic, and that's not the point of it. It's just more so about being, you know, realistic about it. It's just your perspective. If you can change your perspective about the things that are happening in your life, it's gonna get much better. Now, the other thing that this is the one that I think you guys can see me a little bit more of an asshole. I think. Wait a second. I'm gonna nuke myself real quick. maybe. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Ah! Fuck, 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 fuck. Uh-oh. Well, I'm fucked. Well, yeah. that was fucked. That was fucked. That was fucked. Anyway, going back to the main point. Another thing that, and this might be tied to the first one, but if you're going to be stuck in the same spot over and over again, moping about what's holding you back, then of course you're never going to get out of your what's holding you back from doing the things you want to do. What do I mean by this? And how it's related to the sense of loss and the sense of anxiety, depression, shit like that. Um, you know, sometimes when you're missing someone a lot, and if circumstances happen, for example, if it's something like distance, it's like a really, really long distance relationship like mine, things that could help with dealing with that sense of loss and the sense of distance, it's getting, distractions from that sense of loss. What do I mean by this? Doing things you enjoy doing, your hobbies, playing games, reading a book, going outside, hanging out with friends, meeting other people, going to school, going to work, things like those. And one thing I want to preface this as well. I completely understand that, doing our day-to-day life can be extremely fucking hard. I get that. That's believe me, my battery life, it's extreme. Not my battery life. My social battery, it's extremely fucking slow. Sometimes even at work. Yeah, I completely get that. But that doesn't justify, that wouldn't justify me just accepting things and just me moping about and laying the floor bitching and moaning about missing my partner, feeling lonely, when I could have just instead gone out and hang out with my friends, or I could have gone on a call and hang out with my close friends and play a game or two, or I could have instead watch a show that I do enjoy, or read a book, or engage in my work, hang out with my coworkers, practice on my schoolwork, things like those, things that I do enjoy working on. Like it's not like our whole world is that one person, and that's where I think I can be seen like an asshole about this. But it's the reality of things. And again, it's not easy. I completely get that. And that's why I don't think that's the absolute answer. But that's what for me personally has worked. Looking at it that way and just working at it that way has worked and has helped me get out of this just loop of depression and just feeling alone and feeling empty inside and not finding joy in the things that I actually enjoy about life. Because there's many things that I enjoy about life, and I think I will be doing a disservice to my partner if I was holding myself back from actually enjoying life just because she's not there. So that's the one thing. Anyway, I hope you guys yeah, again, it's a really rough topic, and I totally understand. It's a rough topic. It's a really rough topic, and this is again a more personal. It's a personal take on this, and I don't want you guys to feel like my take should be your response, because it's not going to be a response. Okay, it's never going to be a response. But look at it from my perspective, and if it applies to you, it applies to you. If it doesn't apply to you, just take what's good from the advice that I can give you. And if it doesn't apply to you, you can tell me, homeboy, you're a dumbass. That shit don't apply to me. But you know what? You're funny as fuck, so I'm gonna like you and I'm going to subscribe to you. So you should definitely subscribe nonetheless, because if I'm funny as fuck, you should do it. If I'm not funny as fuck, you should bully me into being funny as fuck. That's what you should do. But I'm going to try making videos more often. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try doing weekly videos, but again, I'm starting my master's program in 2 weeks. So I don't know how well I can make that promise happen. But I'm gonna try my absolute darnest. Alright? I'm gonna buy that shotgun. I want a shotgun. Yeah! Looks cool. It looks pretty cool. But I want you guys to come to, if you're gonna leave with something, live with this message. In this world that we're living in, ultimately speaking, you're not really alone. You really are not. You're just making yourself be alone. There's people that want to be around you, and there will be people that want to be around you. And if you find yourself in a situation where you're genuinely surrounded by people who are shitty, then don't let yourself be stuck in the situation. Try to remove yourself from them. Don't let yourself give those shitty people, the satisfaction of being around them. If somebody doesn't benefit you, if somebody is doing you no good, no genuine good to your well-being, don't be around them. Do what's best for you, always. This has been the Homework 44. This has been Hangover Hours with the Homework 44. And I hope you guys take care of yourselves. I will try finding better fucking servers or better ways to play Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer in this shit. I'll try my best. But I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good morning. If you love this channel, please subscribe. If that's your vibe. If it's not your vibe, that's perfectly cool too. And yeah, take care, guys. Bye bye.